Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fish and chips, welcome to Sea of Thieves. This game is known for having one of the most hostile PvP environments in gaming. So I decided to spend 200 hours working with the Gold Hoarders, Merchant Alliance, and Order of Souls to become a pirate legend with as little PvP as possible. So join me on my final voyage before becoming a pirate legend. After awaking from my drunken slumber at a random outpost, I immediately started grabbing supplies for my final journey. At that point, I only had half of a reputation wheel to fill for the Order of Souls before reaching level 50 in each faction. So I raised my emissary flag and set out for my voyage. I chose to do a seaport because I hadn't done one in a while and I find them fun. So I dropped sails and dove to my location. After surfacing from beneath the waves, I immediately spotted a ghost fleet up on the horizon. I then parked my vessel and set foot on the ghost fort. The first order of business was to find the key to the storage room. After that, I could defeat the captain and find the key to the actual loot room. The first key was not at the entrance dock, so I decided to go inside to the main dining hall area, where there were a lot of nooks and crannies where the key could possibly have been hidden. Oh, but I wasn't alone in this fort. The phantoms that defended it were now aware of my presence. Now not only did I have to look for a key, I also had to not die. Once again, the key was nowhere to be found, so I had to continue on to a higher level. But the most notable thing I found was a pineapple. It was only after one more floor and a couple more phantoms when I found the key in a chest. I immediately sprinted up to the storage room, knowing that it was safe in there and the phantoms couldn't reach me. I unlocked the door and grabbed the keg that was nearby and set it in front of the staircase for when the captain came later. Entering the storage room, I collected some gold, put the skulls into the now empty chest, and dropped it down to the floor below. Now all that was left was to kill some phantoms, then the captain, and collect his key. I used it to unlock the treasury in the basement and then put all the loot on the conveyor belt. After harpooning all the loot onto my ship, I set sail back to the outpost. As the sun set, I arrived at Port Merrick, where I offloaded all my loot at the Sovereigns. After selling it all, I did not reach the reputation that I needed to become pirate legend, so I had to do one more quest. Emerging from the depths, I landed near Barnacle Cay where skeletons had taken over, and created a camp. After defeating a few that had gotten out, I went in, and went under. From there, all I had to do was align all the constellations, and defeat the skeleton captain that spawned afterwards. Once he was dead, a vault door opened where I could then end the ritual and grab an orb that was worth 20,000 gold. I immediately ran back to my ship, eager to sell and see how much reputation I earned for the Order of Souls. I had finally done it. This was my last voyage before pirate legend. I couldn't believe it. As I slowly docked at Ancient Spire Outpost, my nerves were getting the best of me. I was shaking, literally. I parked by the merchants and headed out to the Order of Souls tent to sell the last skull. My last piece of loot. Corrupted bounty skull. I will never forget the name of that skull. I think that was it. Did I get my rep? I did it. Wait, that's pirate legend. After 200 grueling hours of as little PvP content as possible, I had finally made it. I went to the mysterious stranger in the corner of the pub. He gave me a tune to play. Well, guys, I did it. I made it to Pirate Legend. I can't believe this, guys. This is so cool. Okay, well, I see where this takes us now.